Your Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 9.5. I do have two bets in this game that I do want to talk about. That I really like. Looks like Betts Parks might not be the way to go because of what they have. Their line's a little bit high. Don't like that. So I might switch up here and bring up ESPN bets. But real quick, talking about the game, it's a very large spread, bro.
Mm.
But I do know that they're back. Um, everybody's healthy. Everybody's full participant at practice. Everybody's a go. So, with that being said, we're probably, what do you say, the worst team in the league? Maybe them in New England. Carolina's probably in there,
Cleveland.
but yeah, Cleveland. Like Cleveland's
They're
terrible.
yeah, they're not clicking right at all. I
Yeah,
mean,
let me
I don't know. I don't know if the team is bad. I just think they're just not clicking. I
well
think
they have a all-star, not an all-star. They have a Super Bowl talented defense,
yeah.
for sure. So let me just bring up this one on ESPN bets because I know they have this bet here, and the line's actually up to
Damn,
10.
10 now. Sheesh, something happened. Something happening. Something's happening. That
Not,
line.
most for the most part, I saw that 10, but this is gonna be my first best bet for NFL. I absolutely love this bet. Coming off a bye week, our guys should be healthy, at least for the most part. Um, it's a little bit different bet though than most people think, but I looked back. I looked back at Cleveland. This has hit 3 out of the 4 games that Cleveland's had. They've given up over 25 to 30 yards on a rush for every game. So a little bit different. Player with the longest rush. Give me Saquon Barkley over 19 and a half yards on longest rush.
Oh, okay. That's a gem. You search for that one.
Yeah, yeah. I did. I was like 19 yards. I was like, really? That's it? I was like, he breaks one every game. Like he's broken a long run almost every game. Let me bring up the real quick his numbers. I think he's still like third in the league in rushing yards, and that's still after the bye. But he's had rushes 59, 65, 11, and 34. Hit this
Mm,
3 out of 4 games. And it's like not even close. It's not like he got a 20-yard run, right? It's not like, 22 yards. Like
right.
it's, what I mean? It's what he break 59, 65, 34. And Cleveland has been a little susceptible to the run, giving up some chunk yards. Um, they just got whooped by the Commanders, right? I think this is a little trappy game too, by the way. Even though I can't back Cleveland's a little bit trappy to me. But I mean, Dante Foreman went for 25-yard run. I'm sorry, not Dante Foreman. Daniels had a 34-yard run. Eckler
Mm,
had a 50-yard run. Nichols had a 28-yard run. Like this team is getting steamrolled by the run game. I even like Jalen's a little bit, but I do think they're going to hand the ball off a lot. I even went back to the Raiders. Now the Raiders don't got no run game, and that boy Madison had a 24 yard run. He had
mm.
5 carries for 60 yards and still had 24 yards.
I mean, listen,
So love the
Saquon can
bet.
always pop a big play. It usually does each and every game.
Yeah,
So that's
love
a
the
good
play.
opportunity to do that. Yeah, I do. I really like that one.
And then staying on Barkley, I'm double dipping here. Betts Parks was a little bit higher, a lot higher, 82 and a half. I'm going Barkley over. Oh, that's not it. Over Barkley 79 and a half. I'm paying the juice for it. Give me Barkley rushing over 79 and a half yards.
So big.
This
You
is
think
going to go up
big,
before kickoff.
big game for Barkley? You think?
Yeah, I like Barkley this game. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I,
And I
I
think
do.
I'm looking at the rush defense for Cleveland. Um, Let me just double checking.
They haven't really faced nobody who has a
They're
good
ranked
run
20.
game.
They're ranked top 25th against the rush. So
And the crazy thing is, listen to the teams they faced. They faced the Cowboys, no run game. Jaguars, you know, what's his name?
ETN.
ETN. Um, is a workhorse type back the way they use him, but they don't have like the Jags don't have a great rush game. The Giants, no run game. The Raiders, no run game. The Commanders last week, they rushed a lot, but it's because Daniels had like 90 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Robinson only had like 25 yards because he was injured. So they're not like really rushing teams. Now, would I consider us a rush team in our identity for the Philadelphia Eagles? No, I think we want to throw the ball and throw the ball a lot. But we have a dynamic running back, right? Who's going to get the ball 20 times a game. And they might switch up that identity. They might say, hey, this is working. Let's keep running the ball. They might. I don't know.
Let's hope, because I think they got a bye weekend. They're ready to adjust and reevaluate themselves. Hopefully they did that. And they will commit a little bit more early to giving Saquon the ball. I think we failed to do that early in the games. And then we are looking for him to save us later, and he does the best he can do in those moments. So if we commit to him early enough, right, I think we're in good position. Hopefully that's our adjustment coming out the bye. If we do that, I think that's the recipe for winning.
Yeah, he's
already because last week didn't make no. I mean, 2 weeks ago when we played Tampa, made no sense. You came out and threw the ball seven times out of in your first 7 calls.
But that's what they are, man. Like there's people.
I get it. I get it, and that's why that's why we got our ass bust.
Yeah,
so I mean, you live and die by it, but it just doesn't make sense. Sometimes I don't understand the strategy. Sometimes when you know you're down, your best right tackle, when you know you're down, all your receivers, and then you come out and your game plan is your scripted plays are not to give Saquon Barkley the ball. Like, just think about that.
Yeah.
Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, no, you know what, guys? We're going to outsmart you because they're going to think we're going to give the ball to Saquon Barkley. So no, let's throw the ball 7 straight times.
It sounds just like Nick too. Just like Sirianni.
It's crazy.